I'm here with Jacquie Hoyes, the Sweet Spotter today, and I just wanted to introduce her to you because she's someone in my network. We've known each other for over 5 years now, and personally and professionally, so it's been great to collaborate with our two businesses the end of last year. And you've been offering some career coaching services to some of our candidates, particularly executive recruitment roles, and also people who have been in the field a long time, who have kind of not interviewed for a while, like someone who's been in a job 10 years or something. They've lost a lot of their confidence, I guess, or where their value is and what difference they can make to the next employer. So Jacquie comes in and has that real one-on-one with them and really helps them nail their interviews. So Jacquie, tell us a little bit about Sweet Spotter and your business.
So Sweet Spotter is essentially a coaching business. It's really driven to help people decide what it is that they want to do with their career. And it's asking those big questions. What am I here for? What is the purpose of my career? What can I do that I enjoy doing that I can get paid for? And then when you attach purpose to it, well, it just makes it that extra bit more special.
Wow, that's amazing. And how long have you been running Sweet Spotter now?
So I'm celebrating 6 years this year of launching my business.
Same with us, 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And tell us, I guess, what your advice would be to someone who is on the job market, currently looking for a new role. How do you help them, I guess, or any tips around finding their sweet spot for their career?
Totally. So working out what it is that you enjoy doing. And I say enjoy, not just love. Because not everyone loves what they do, but if they enjoy what they do, you can get paid for what you enjoy doing, and you feel like you're making a difference. That's a really powerful combination that seems to sit well with most people that I coach. The second thing is to really, have some non-negotiables in place.
Yeah.
So that if it's the culture fit that's really important for you, sometimes you get to a stage in your career where you just say, the money's great, but I prefer a great team environment, or it might be a more social environment, or it might be more flexibility to spend time with your family as well as doing what you love doing.
We had some success last year together. We partnered together. I referred an executive lady to you in her 50s, New Zealand lady, and she was incredible. She was doing like everything she could at interview. She hadn't gone for an interview for about 7 years. She'd been with her current employer for that long, so she was a little bit rusty, she said, in her interviewing. I tried to give her some pointers, but what I found was that she really needed that bit of extra TLC, and that's where I got Jacquie to come in. And what did we find when you started working together, that when you took that lady on board, what was the things that you found that you took on that I maybe didn't pick up on as the Sweet Spotter?
Another great question.
Yeah.
Probably two areas. Number one, we spoke about non-negotiables.
Okay.
And I think that's really important to have. You get to a stage in your career, I believe, that there are certain things like culture fit that are extremely important. It could be location.
Yeah.
It may not just be the dollars. It could be flexibility, time with the family, etc. So we worked on those non-negotiables.
Yeah.
And our client, our mutual client, really stuck to her guns on that.
And it was a bit of a cultural element too, wasn't it? Being a Maori background, so we worked out that there was a few blocks there too, and you were able to work through that with her, weren't you?
I'm getting tongue-tied now. I can't believe this. Absolutely, Kate. And so most clients do present some barriers when they go through the coaching experience, or through the recruitment experience. The whole process of interviewing and job hunting will unearth issues or levels of confidence or areas to overcome. And so again, we identified a couple of areas with this client in the short time that we really had together to nail some of those. That she could comfortably go to the interview, and not just interview for that job, but interview for the next few levels, so that she had a really comfortable journey ahead of her as well.
Yeah, and the outcome from that we found that her having a few sessions with Jacquie not just meant that she was the top preferred candidate for the role she went for, but she actually was able to negotiate an even better package and deal that she originally would have, because she had the confidence and she knew what she could bring to the table. And I was able to go and advocate that for her on her behalf and get her a really amazing deal that made it worthwhile for her to leave where she was after 7 years and relocate from WA to country Victoria, and we supported her through the whole process of that. So that was an amazing outcome, and it just shows the power of collaboration in business and women, and how we can't do everything as the recruitment agency, but we can partner with people like you guys to help empower and encourage people on their job hunt, like to be the best they can be and know what they want in their next role. So yeah, no, it's been amazing. And we also had a caseworker as well that you worked with, who'd been in the same role about 10 years, and he lacked a lot of confidence in how to promote himself at interview. He was actually very aware of it. He'd been for so many interviews. He was like, I'm just not nailing it. I don't know where I'm going wrong. I don't know what to do. I'm so frustrated. And I was like, look, I can help you to a point, but I really would love you to meet Jacquie, and she can really go through a few more things with you. And you worked with him, and now he ended up getting a role as well, not necessarily through our agency, but we helped empower him to really nail his interviews. And yeah, and that just shows the power of community and together. It's not about always making placing someone through our business. It's also empowering that person to go out and nail whatever job is right for them. And you know, obviously we're all here to work together in business, but also empowering others. Tell us about, is there like a quote or an affirmation that you kind of go by in business that helps you and drives you to do what you do?
There certainly is. There are a few, but one of the ones that has become a real business anchor for me is a quote that I stumbled upon just before I launched my business, in fact. And it's called, "What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail?"
Oh, that's a good one.
And it really just resonated with me because I knew what I could do, but it was, what if I knew I couldn't fail? What would that look like? And that whole journey helped me to discover even more so, what is it that I really enjoy doing? You know, and how can I make a good income from that? And how can I give back to people? How can I help others? And so for me, that quote has become, as I said, a business anchor for myself personally, but also for people that I coach. I will pose that question as a bit of a challenge to say, what would you do? And not everything has to be a big high-level dream. It can just be having a good income. So we'll work with all clients with whatever their goals are.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, and you've also helped coach some caseworkers as well that we were working with that had been in the one job, particularly for about 10 years plus, this one gentleman. So you were able to really support him and go a bit more in depth to help him. So Jacquie is going to be working with all our candidates that need it, the extra support, whether it be caseworker level, whether it be executive level. We're going to really be partnering with Jacquie this year to actually work with our candidates that need that support and really help them nail that job interview and really find what it is that they want and where that sweet spot is in their career. So yeah, just thank you so much for coming in today and partnering with us, and we look forward to working together in 2019.
Great. Well, thank you for having me, Kate.
Aww.
Absolute pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.